Okay, story time! When I was, like, really young, this was, like, a few years ago, but when me and my mom, like, moved into and stuff, like, we had to take a train station for everything and stuff. So once we had to take, like, a train to get to home, we couldn't get home because there's this guy blocking our path. I vaguely remember what he looked like, but I know that he was kind of just, like, blocking our way from getting our tickets. He was just standing there. He wasn't grabbing his tickets or anything. He was just standing there staring at the machine. And my mom was like, hey, could you, like, move? Or she said something like that. And so the guy said, either he said nothing and he said, okay, yeah, sure. And he just still stood there for, like, a few minutes, and then we couldn't get to the other machine, probably because it was broken or something like that, or is it out of tickets, or it didn't take my mom's card or something. And the other machine where that guy was did. So what me and my mom did was we went over to take a seat to wait for the guy, and the guy finally moved there, and he just stood there, right? He, like, walked over to us and just stood there, staring at us. Mostly me. And I was, like, confused. But I was also terrified. And, like, my mom kept saying, like, hey, could you please move or something? And he wouldn't move. And I was like, oh, Jesus Christ. And I was just like, he was like staring at me, and finally, thank God for this lady. I vaguely remember her because this was like, and she walked over here, and like, she walked over by us, and she kept telling the man, and she was like, hey, they told you to move like 5 separate times. Can you move and stop staring at him? And he didn't for a while, and then she started yelling at him, and then he finally walked away. Like, walked away from the whole station and left. Anyways, that's my story. Oh yeah, and then we got to the train station. But that's my story. I hope you guys enjoyed that story. Thanks for the story, like, recommendation from Irene. Anyways, see you guys later!